Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hyde Park Ice Pavilion for Game 2 of the APHL Playoff Series between the Buffalo Tempest and the Wooster Bulls. I'm Joshua Odinelli here on St. Patrick's Day weekend as the Wooster Bulls are looking for the luck of the Irish as they try to extend the series to next weekend. Buffalo looking to take a two-game series sweep and get a little bit of rest as both teams are getting ready for the national anthems. Here we go. All right, the anthem has been played. Chris Burkle and Jack Hudak in a rematch of last night's game go to their respective nets. Big shout out to Brendan Pilwinski, who got tied up in the corner. He's not playing tonight. So my thoughts and prayers to his family and himself as he recovers. He'll get checked out when he gets back to Wooster. As I said, Buffalo looking for that pot of gold. That is a trip to next week's, trip to the next round.
Let's go, Spence!
Ridgetown beat up on Thousand Islands last night, so we might possibly see Ridgetown and Buffalo.
Rookie!
Hudek's ready. Burkle's ready. The linesman's ready. The fans are ready. This is no dress rehearsal. This is Buffalo Tempest hockey, and here we go with Game 2 underway. Wilkins gets it across right up to Stewart. Stewart pokes it down low. Matt Stewart looks around right in front. Save made. Steal now. Drops it off. Wooster collects behind their own net. Tries to skate through, pokes it up. Loses it, and turned over. And the hitman's got it. Spencer Hernzak gets it poked away from him, though. He holds on. Finds Milky up top. Wilkins to Wosel. Wosel whips it around. Hernzak going to get it in the corner. Ostrander plays it. Back behind him. Far boards. Buffalo going right to left on your YouTube screen. Steele battles for it in the corner for Wooster. Puck's all tied up. Now it's behind Hudak in the back of the Wooster net. Still battling for it. Out in front. Tries to go through. Can't. Saved by Hudak. Buffalo settles it down. Stewart whips it on net. And Hudak covers up. 18:55 left here in the first period. Big thank you to South Towns Concrete, our main sponsor for this evening, as well as Hills Hockey Development, 716 Buffalo Apparel, Impulse Physical Therapy, and Cantor, Wolf, DeCastro, and Hall Injury Attorneys. Face off to the right of Jack Hudak. Kiffner on the draw for Buffalo. Puck's dropped. This linesman likes to get real low to drop the puck. That'll be interesting to see as Lugo puts a shot on and Hudak makes a save. Lugo with a nice shot through traffic. So we'll do it again right next to Jack Hudak. Wooster wins the draw. And Hudak makes yet another save. One of the things Buffalo was successful in last night was getting inside on Hudak. These outside shots aren't going to work on him. He's a wizard with the outside shots. They got to get in close if they want to beat Jack Hudak tonight. Well, they did enough last night. They just got to break that Wooster wall. Puck's loose. Still in the Wooster zone. Buffalo dominating play. Oh, but it's picked up. And here comes Wooster on a breakaway. Hugo skating back on his horse. Shot on, scores! Looks like it was Wooster all excited. Reynolds leads the line. I thought that was Sierra. But Reynolds leads the line. And just like last night, Wooster takes a 1-0 lead.
You guys better be fucking.
So Wooster took a 1-0 lead last night. They take a 1-0 lead today. Isaro wins on the draw for Buffalo, gets it up inside the Wooster zone. Puck's loose out in front. Schmidt gets it over to Saro. Saro back to Schmidt in the Buffalo end. Sends it across. Houlihan puts a move on. Puts a nice little tip play. Tries to go around. Has it out in front. Now it's behind the Wooster net. Tipped back. Saro whips it in. Tipped on. Hudek makes the save. Puck squirts out. Schmidt puts it back in for Buffalo. They're going to go back onside. Downey chasing after it. Puts on the brakes a little bit. Now he goes after it. Ties his man up along the boards. Milt Myers drops it. Here comes Caserta. Anthony Caserta whips it across. And here comes Colt Reynolds. Tries to put the move on, but it goes off a skate, and Buffalo recovers, and he takes a spill. Saro on the tip pass up to Jesse Keeker with a hat trick last night. Downey now. Puts the move on, goes around, loses the puck though. Gets it out in front. Wooster recovers, and they're going to trick it the other way. Nice transition play as Dominzak puts Morera into the boards. Wilkins with the nice move. Wilkins has gotten so much better on the offensive side of the game this year. It's amazing what that he's become a 5-tool player this season. Turnover, Morera puts a shot on, it goes high. Kyle Wilkins has really become a 5-tool player. Not only is he the baddest man in the APHL, he's got some pretty sick mitts. So for the faceoff, will be down to the left of Chris Burkle. Wooster wins the draw. And holds the zone. Barely though, but Buffalo gets the puck back. Puck flips across to Lozel. Lozel, one-touch pass to Dominzak, who touches it at the red line. And now Mike Starr has it for Wooster. Starr gets it up. Lozel now has the puck at his own blue line for Buffalo. Holds on to it. Goes across. Wilkins can't hold on to it. Wooster has a chance now. Circling. But dumps it low around into the near boards. And now here comes Lozel with speed, but he can't hold on to it. Puck turns around. Dominzak chases for it. Gets it along the boards. They tie up. Steele gets the puck for Wooster. Gets it out in front, but no one's there. Nice play by Brisley to break up that play. Puck down low. Out in front. Shot. Score. The trick was in. All right, now we got some activity behind the net. The Wooster faithful came up there excited. Not sure who got it, but Steele's working the line, so I'm going to say Steele got that one. So it's 2-0 Wooster here in Game 2 of this series. Wooster's bench is fired up. Wilkins talking to the referee. So here we are, 2-0 Wooster. 4 minutes into the period. Buffalo wins the draw. They're charging now. Bell for Wooster. Zach Bell pokes it up. Holden drops it to Sierra. Goes through to Reynolds. Remington Reynolds now. Gains the blue line. In the circle. Gets it to Sierra. Nick Sierra now. Behind the net. Out in front. Now it's behind the net. Hernzak digging for it. Bunch of bodies down there digging for it. Out in front. And there comes Buffalo. They're going to turn it around. Dugo chugging. Puck on the near board. Hernzak puts it on net. Nope, behind the net. That gets poked behind. Here comes Wooster. Bell decides to go behind his own net. Turns around. He's getting harassed. Pokes it up to Sierra. Sierra gets at his own blue line. Tries a stretch pass, but deflected by Stewart. But Wooster gains the line and dumps it in, and they're going to change. Scardino gains the red line and dumps it right into Hudek's glove. And he's going to hold on to it. 15:01 left in the first period. 2-0 Wooster here at the Hyde Park Ice Pavilion. Last night, Buffalo won 11-3. Already given up 2 goals this first period. Buffalo with an aggressive setup. Wins the draw, puts a shot on in traffic, and it goes to the right of Hudek. Dumped in low by Buffalo. They're chasing after it as Caserta pokes it out. Sorrow has it for Buffalo. Gets it across to Dan Schmidt. Schmidt pokes it up. Melanson drops it in. Takes a bump. Schmidt with a shot from the point. Saved by Hudek. It's loose in front. Reynolds holds on to it. He pokes it out off the hand of one of his teammates, Caserta. Stays in. Puck's in the zone. As Keller keeps it in for Buffalo. Reminder, Keller is wearing 89, wearing Kyle Granville's old jerseys. We haven't gotten a jersey for him quite yet. And Schmidt is wearing Damian Greaves' jersey. Schmidt gets it to Sorrow. Sorrow dumps it in. Now it's in. Buffalo's onside. They're going to attack now. Reynolds going to hold on to it. He spins. Colt Reynolds gets in Caserta's feet. Little elbow play. Buffalo not happy with that. But that puck gets up to Sorrow. Sorrow with the shot from the point out in front. Wooster recovers. Wooster drives down now. Steele gains the line and dumps it around the boards. Moreira going after it. He's going to come away with it behind the net. He's looking for an option. Has options low and high. He cycles. That puck doesn't get through, though, because he was looking for Star. Here comes Buffalo now. Jesse Keeker going to gain the line. Winds, fires, just wide of the net. Herzak in for Buffalo now. Whoops it across. No one there. Wooster turns it around. It's out of the zone. Buffalo's got to regroup. As Steele's going to hold it for Wooster. Gets it up to Moreira. Moreira gains the line. Gets the circle and dumps it behind the net. Buffalo going to chase after it now. In the corner. Pokes it up. Out in front. Deflected by Buffalo and on the other way. Houlihan. He gains the right line, gains the blue line, but loses the puck. Star knocks it out. Poked back up by Wilkins. Into the corner. Where Ryan Johnson will hold on to it and get it up to Nick Sierra. Sierra battling for it. Buffalo gains the line. But it's behind Wooster's net. Everyone resets. Gets it across right out in front. Shot. Can't get through traffic. Hit his own man there. And that puck works out as they're working the body. Holden takes a hit from Mosel. And here comes Remington Reynolds. Reynolds puts the shot on just wide of the net. And we got a penalty being called against Buffalo, looks like. So the very rare Mike Houlihan penalty. He'll serve 2 minutes. Face off to the left of Chris Burkle. Wooster on their first power play of the day, up 2-0. That puck squeaks out. And Bell will cover for Wooster. Gets it across. Buffalo going to fire it down. As is their right to the left of Jack Hudek. So Steele starts over. Takes his time. They reset. Has a guy with speed. Gets through. Has a chance. Puts a shot on. Nope, he doesn't. He doesn't get through. And Buffalo will clear that all the way down. Nice defense by Buffalo. Bell starts with it. Backhands to Piwinski. Tristan Piwinski. Gets it up. Fired through. Buffalo on the back end. Gets it out of the zone. Pokes it out. Nice play by Matt Stewart to poke that out. Hudek comes out of his net to play it. And Sawinski has it. And he loses it, though. Here comes Hernzak. Hernzak on the transition. Shot wide. And he was slashed on the play, so now that'll even up. That'll even up the ice as Wooster's going to have 2 minutes in the box. Amazinski going to the box for 2 minutes for slashing as he slashed Hernzak on that transition. Probably why Hernzak missed the net because he usually doesn't miss from that spot. So 4-on-4 action here at Hyde Park Ice Pavilion. Maybe if they went to Hills Hockey Development, he wouldn't have made that transition that needed to make them have to slash our guy Hernsey. But it doesn't matter. Here we are. Benches chirping between each other. It's always fun. Buffalo's bench loves to talk. I know that much. But here comes Wooster on the transition. Has it down low. Can't hold on to it. Sierra gets it for Wooster. He battles for it. Loses it. Kept in by Caserta. He gets tripped up and falls. No call. Mosel dives on the puck. And that puck squirts out. Wilkins chases after it with Ostrander chasing after him. 14 seconds left in Buffalo's penalty. Sierra loses the puck. That puck goes around to Will Holden. Hernzak battles for it. Holden loses it. Here comes Brian Mosel. Buffalo now at full strength. So now not only are they have full strength on the power play, and they're going to chase after it. Ostrander takes a body into the back. Puck's loose. They're battling for behind the net. That squirts around to the point. Hernzak going to set up. Gets it across. Fakes the shot. Looking for options. Has Hernzak at the point. Gets it back to Downey. Downey drops it. It's out in front. Loose. Buffalo can't capitalize. That puck's not going to squirt out, though, as Downey's going to keep it in. Shields with the body. And battles through. He circles. Hernzak. 23 seconds left in the power play. Looking for an option. Fires through traffic. Saved by Hudak and out of play. 17 seconds left in the penalty to Matt Amsienski. A lot of hockey to be played, but a power play goal will be great here. Halfway through the first period, here in Game 2 of the APHL Playoff Series between Wooster and Buffalo. This linesman, I love he gets it so low. He's getting his squat workout in while he's doing his linesman work. Anyways, back to the action. Houlihan has it. Drops it to Thor. Garrett Downey. Fires it through. Can't get through traffic, though, as Wooster whoops it down the ice. Burko corrals it. And goes to Garrett Downey. Downey now. Dangles through. Can't get through everyone. And is now at even strength. Avoids two checks. And the Wooster players hit each other. Buffalo has to get onside, though, so we're going to reset. Wilkins to Mosel. Mosel pokes it through. Picked off by Amsienski. They're battling for it hard. He takes a tumble. Both guys holding on to each other. So they're back. So the linesman calling for the face-off of the guy right in front of me here, just outside the Buffalo zone on this side. 8:43 left in the first period. Wooster wins the draw. Nowinski tips it in to the left of Burkle. Schmidt recovers. Schmidt fans on it looks like. And the Wooster fans give him an earful, but they're on the other side. Hernzak skating with it now.
That was on purpose.
Puts it inside in for Butters. It's one of his patented moves, Butters. All right, I'll take your word for it. Oh, he avoids a check, but he comes to his knees, gets back up quick, and now Schmidt from the Bruins logo fires, and Hudak makes the save. I wonder if Schmidt learned that fake out of Hills Hockey Development. He might have.
I don't think he run that hill hockey development.
Well, he's not from here, right? So probably not. Ooh. Let's go. So Wooster wins the draw. Can't get the puck out of the zone, though. Schmidt keeps it in, fires it through traffic, goes to the left of Hudek. Sorrow keeps it in for Buffalo, whips around the boards. Bodies being thrown down there. Schmidt gets the pass from Stewart, dumps it low. They're battling for it down low, 2-on-1. Now Matt Stewart gets in there. 7:25 left. Schmidt from the point. Looks for an option. Has Sorrow. Sorrow pokes it through. Can't get through traffic. And Wooster's got a transition. And now it's 1-on-1. It's Schmidt. Burkle makes the save. And Schmidt takes his check out in the corner. Now Buffalo in the transition. Matt Stewart drops it. Fires it. Everyone's yelling and hooting and hollering. Puck kept it low. On to Hudek. And out in the corner. Looking for an option out in front. Score! And Hugo Kinski! Out in front, the big body! Then from Houlihan! And then Hugo Kinski makes it 2-1! Cuts Wooster's lead in half! Let's go, Rick! Hugo points at his jersey like, do you know who I am? I am Hugo Kinski. I am a beast in front of the net. And it's 2-1 Wooster. Buffalo cuts the lead in half. Kiffner on the draw. Wooster wins the draw now. Really? Buffalo, New York. Let's go, as Johnston pokes it up, and Buffalo going to come away with it. Whaley coming with speed. Yeah, now he's body. And he falls again, runs to the right of the Buffalo fans. Here comes Melanson, puts the shot out off Hudek. Hudek makes the save, and that puck's going to clear the zone. Whaley not having a good time here. Here comes Melanson again with an option, 6:08 left. Puts the shot on. He avoids the check. Wooster throwing their body at anything that moved at this point, trying to corral this Buffalo momentum. And Wooster now on the turnaround. Here comes Moreira. He tries to go through bodies, does, but loses the puck. Whips out in front. Burkle makes the save. Steele keeps it in. Caserta whips it down low to Moreira. He loses the puck, though. Now it's on to the second Wooster player. Moreira squeezes through two checks. They're throwing elbows. They're throwing body parts all over the place. Here comes Buffalo now. Steele intercepts the puck in the slot. He takes a little bit of a lick. And here we go skating around. Keller chasing after the puck hard. Chasing Caserta hard. He whips it around. 5:23 left. Here comes Moreira now. I can't keep my breath. Keller takes into Moreira. Wilkins now holds the puck. Over to Lozel. Things settle down a little bit. Puck tipped up. Sierra gets the puck, loses it now. Wilkins gets it in. And that puck goes down. No icing as it was topped in front of the right line. Wooster pokes it low. Has it. As Holden gains the line and whips it around to his buddy Nick Sierra. He goes behind the net. He's met by a Buffalo defender. Myers keeps it in. Off the boards. Sierra. As Myers comes out for a change. Buffalo going to whip it down now. And here comes Houlihan. Houlihan has an option. Finds him. Backhand back. Hudek makes the save. 4:26 left. 2-1. Wooster here in Wide Park Ice Pavilion. Puck comes up low. Down in front of us. Gets out of the Buffalo zone. Angelo Sorrow chase after it. Schmidt and Sorrow there. Houlihan now takes a little bit of a rub. Holds on to it. Gets it into Downey. Kicking the puck back, but it's loose for Keeker. Keeker, one-touch pass. It's in the feet. And here comes Wooster now. 3-on-2. Bell gets separated from the puck. And he takes a hit in the corner. Sorrow gets it up. Here comes Downey. Go! Downey has space. Fires just wide. Can't keep it in. Matt Dugo-Glinkinski, the goal scorer, chasing it down for Buffalo. He's got Reynolds on him. He whips it around. Scardino, okay, hold on to it. Downey's going to get it up to Houlihan. Houlihan going to gain the line, use his body as a shield, dump it low. Puck's in the corner now. And a body's thrown in the corner, out in front. Can't settle it. For a big guy, Dugo's everywhere, man. All right, so here we go. Buffalo resets. Scardino whips it across. Here comes Buffalo again. But Noah gets the puck. No, is that Carlisle? He gets it over to Scardino. That puck goes through. Wosel chases back. Zach Carlisle goes through. Here comes Ostrander. He's got a head of steam. Puck's in the corner. 2:35 left. Carlisle settles it. Drops it back. Wilkins going to hold on to it. Drops it again to Carlisle on the wing. Carlisle, Brisley, and Domazek out there for Buffalo. Wilkins. Backhands. Buffalo settling the puck down. 2:17 left. Got to make an approach. Wosel with the one touch. Now he's got speed. But it's 2-on-4. He's going to dump it. Puck goes around. Domazek keeps it in off a skate. Puck's loose now. Steal for Wooster. Turns it around. He gains the blue line. Gets through traffic. Puck's loose in front. Buffalo gets out. And Star's going to chase it for Buffalo. No ice. 1:47 left. Star whips it around. Sorrow gets it to Matt Stewart. Up to Hernzak. Hernzak comes in. Shot. Rebound. Wooster recovers. Nice backhand pass by Morera. Gains the blue line. Goes Reynolds, but he loses the puck. And here comes Buffalo now. Oh, nice move there. Herzak now has it on the left wing. Puts it in. Nothing happens with it, though. 1:15 left. Wooster gets it out. Chases after it. Reynolds gains the blue line. Puts the shot on wide. Myers pinches in to get it. Herzak steals him from it. Sierra has it now. Nope. Herzak comes away with it. 1 minute left in the first period. Here comes Herzak. 2-1 Wooster. Has an option. Gets it across. Goal! Herzak to Matt Stewart. And it's 2-2 with 55 seconds left. What a play by the Buffalo Tempest. Herzak finds Stewart on the one-touch one-timer. And Buffalo makes it 2-2. So we got a tie hockey game here at Hyde Park Ice Pavilion with 55 seconds left in the first period. Wooster wins the draw, 54 seconds. Puck now back in the Wooster zone. Zierski has the puck now. Gains the line. That whipped across. Bell now has the puck. Puts a shot on. The crashing Burkle goes around to the corner. It's loose for Wooster. Bell has the puck. Whips it down low. Buffalo chases after in the corner. Has the puck. 10 seconds left. Can they do something with it? No. Wooster going to keep it low. Here comes Reynolds. Has an option. Goes on his backhand. Fires just wide of the net. And that'll take us to the end of the period. That's the period. Roseville's not happy about something. Both teams go to their benches. Wooster took a 2-0 lead, and then Buffalo brought it right back. What an exciting period, folks, and we'll be back for period number 2 in about 18 minutes. Welcome back to the Hyde Park Ice Pavilion. I'm Josh McNally here with the Buffalo Tempest, as the Buffalo Tempest are coming out to the ice as well as the Wooster Bulls for period 2 of game 2 of this APHL playoff matchup. Wooster started out hot, got the first 2 goals, but Buffalo clawed back and made it 2-2 going into the first period intermission as both teams are taking the ice. What a chippy, great game. I'm looking forward to period number 2. I hope you're looking forward to period number 2. Slancha. "30 seconds left until puck drop. Wooster going right to left, Buffalo left to right. Buffalo in those black on black jerseys. Sometimes it's hard to tell who's who. Here we are for puck drop. Here we go, period number 2 underway. Bell has it for Wooster as they're getting chased after it hard. Buffalo keeps it in. Looking for an option. Puck low. Off of Hudak. Good save. Herrera gets it across. Here comes Lewinsky. Puts a shot on. Save by Chris Merkel. Off to his right. Buffalo on the stretch pass. Puck's loose at the blue line. Picked up by Brian Lozo. Lozo now going to grab the blue line. Fires it on. Hudak makes the save. 2-2 here still. Stewart goes off, and we'll have a face-off right in front of me here on this side near the Buffalo bench. On this side of the ice, on Buffalo's attacking side of the rink. So, should be down here. Oh, they're going to do it at center ice. Or not. No. Everyone's standing over here, but the linesman's pointing to the center dot. I think it should have been down here too, but apparently I'm impartial. Either way, it doesn't matter. Face off won by Wooster. Caserta gets it up to Reynolds. Mosel pops it off. They're battling for right in front of us here. Mosel gets it across. Stewart puts a move on to Hernzak. Spencer Hernzak loses the puck. Myers chases for it but loses an edge. He gets back up though. He's a hockey player. Caserta has it. Here's Nick Sierra. Off. Right in front. Shot. Saved by Hudak. Big save by Jack Hudak, and he walks away with it. Good play by Buffalo, but Hudak had him dead. He had Hudak dead to rights, but Hudak makes an amazing save. Got me shaking my head up here. Giffner wins the draw. Dugo, who scored a goal earlier, gets the puck at the blue line. I was talking to him between periods. He was so excited to score a big playoff goal here for the Buffalo Tempest. Holden now has the puck, grabs the red line, grabs the blue line. Can't get through 3 guys though, but Wooster holds on to it and loses it. Sierra stumbles a little bit, but he gets up. And here comes Buffalo chasing after it, but that's going to be an icing. So face-up will come all the way down. Linesman looking for instruction. He's going to be told to go to the left to Chris Merkel. Big shout out to South Downs Concrete, Hills Hockey Development, 716 Buffalo Apparel, Impulse Physical Therapy, Cantor Wolf, the Castro and Hall Injury Attorney. Also, special shout out to Prime Auctions, who has a lot of the stuff here we have for our silent auction here at the Hyde Park Ice Pavilion. Come on out and support your Buffalo Tempest. Johnston whips it around the boards. Dugo Kinski sends it across. Scardino going to poke it up. Keller drops it. Kiffner dumps it in. Skating around with it. Keller has it now. Finds Scardino at the point. Whips it down low. Kiffner behind the net. Lets it go. And Zeman's going to battle the puck, and he gets hit from behind. And that's going to be a penalty to Buffalo, as Wooster going to chase out after it now. Reynolds can't hold on to it, though. Scardino will touch, and Buffalo's going to have a 2-minute penalty. Hudak couldn't get to the net in time, or to the bench in time, to get the extra attacker on for Wooster. So Dugo Kinski going to go serve 2 minutes for boarding. So Wooster on the power play. They scored earlier. Let's see if they can do it again. Here in a tie hockey game, 2-2, game 2 of this APHL playoffs. Buffalo leads the series 1-0. If Wooster can win the game today, they'll be back here next Saturday at the Hyde Park Ice Pavilion at 7 o'clock. But right now, it's a tie game. Buffalo hoping to send them home early and save them a little bit of gas money. Wooster's thinking, hey, the Wings here are great. Let's come back one more time. We'll see what happens. Caserta driving, gets down below the goal line, looking for an option, has Holden up top, finds Holden. He whips it across. Back to Holden, but it's intercepted. And here comes Houlihan, but he's not going to get there in time. Hudak's going to play it out. Nice guns by Houlihan, but he couldn't get there in time, and Hudak came way out of the net to play that one. 1 minute, 23 seconds left. Heady play by Jack Hudak. Puck comes low. Here comes Holden now. He's at the puck for Wooster. He's going to turn it around. Caserta settles it down, has one on him, backhands it, gets through everybody. Downey dumps it in as Buffalo's way offside. Now they clear. Wooster has it behind the net. They're going to reset with a minute left in the penalty. Dugo Kinski sitting for 2 for boarding. 5-on-4 Wooster. Herrera gets through. I like watching him play. He's really impressed me this series, for sure. He gets through checks. He's a pretty good kid. Buffalo now chases it up. Houlihan gets the puck loose, though. At the circle, fires on the Hudak and saved by Hudak. Nice transition by Michael Houlihan. And Hudak makes a big save. Didn't have to move too much on that one, but timely save right there. 39 seconds left in the penalty to Dugo Kinski. Keeker on the draw for Buffalo. Buffalo wins the draw, and Keeker holds it in the line. He's going to dump it down low. Nice play. Puck rolls around. Bell. He takes a bump. Puck in the corner. Steele takes a bump as they battle for it down low. Puck comes across to our side. And Zach Bell going to take it for Wooster. He's got speed. He's going to grain the blue line. Dump it to Reynolds, but can't hold on to it. Gets it back. Puck behind the net. Bell doing some nice crossovers. Looking for an option. Turns around. He's getting harassed. He gets rubbed out. And Wilkins whips it around. Penalty is over in 1-0. So Buffalo kills the penalty. And are back at even strength. Shot on by Wooster. Saved by Burkle. Off to his left now. Herzak getting down low after it. Wooster gets it back. Caserta at the point. Fires it through traffic. Can't get all the way through. Buffalo going to transition with 15 minutes and 15 seconds left. Mosel, the defenseman, goes through, pinches, avoids Myers' check, is out in front, and Herzak can't hold on to it. Whipped across. Greathouse with a pass that gets through Herzak and onto the stick. Off the pad of Burkle. It's loose out in front, and he scores! So Chris Burkle misplays that puck, has trouble playing it, and Wooster takes advantage and makes it 3-2. And that's Armazinski on the goal for Wooster as he led the line. It's 3-2. 3-2 Buffalo. Or 3-2 Wooster, excuse me, my bad. So Buffalo wins the draw, trying to make it a tie again. Stewart was almost hit by Whaley. Dugo pops it in, off of Hudak, into the corner. Myers comes away with it. Backhands it, can't get it through though. Gets it back. Goes the other direction. Everyone's spinning around. Whaley. He's going to win the race there. And he takes a big hit by Dugo Kinski, and he's down. Whaley is down. Dugo clocked him. Clean hit, but Whaley is down. Dugo's a train. I mean, Whaley's a big boy. Dugo's a train. That was a clean hit. as impartial as I can be, that was a clean hit. And Whaley gets up. Kudos to Whaley for getting up from that. I'd probably be still sleeping if I got hit like that. And I'm also a big boy.
Oh my goodness.
The number of the train to hit Whaley is 56. So for Whaley's safety, we stopped the play. Holden talking to the referee. Looking for a penalty. None to come. 14:30 left. Wooster up 3-2. Wooster fans here. The Wooster faithful who came up here to Buffalo are not happy with that call. Oh, and a little shove from behind there. No call. Stewart avoids the check. This game might get interesting, folks, as here comes Nick Sierra. Sierra taking the puck through. Battles back to Stewart. Now has a loose puck. Can he get there first? He's not going to get there first. And the puck's going to go in the corner. Puck pops up in center ice, or in center of the slot, excuse me. Holden. I wanted to say center field there. Reynolds can't get through Sorrow. Reynolds and Holden have it for Wooster. They dump it down low. Schmidt whips it around. Gets through everybody. Looking for a call. They got a hand up. We're having icing. The proper call on that. Go 3-2 Wooster with 13:43 left in the second period. Face off to the right of Chris Burkle. Buffalo wins the draw. Nice stretch pass. And here comes Buffalo. Spencer Hernzek, as a Wooster player falls. Puck on her foot. Oh, hit the post! He hit the post! Hudak was. Oh, it goes through! They got a goal! Hudak was out of position. Hudak's looking for a goal interference call. So originally Hudak was out of position. Buffalo hit the post. Puck comes back in. Goes on net. Before I can see it, Hudak is looking for a goal interference call. None to come. Not my call, the referee's call. Don't blame me. And Buffalo's going to get the goal. I didn't see who got it, and I didn't see who got who led the line, but I saw Hudak looking for a call. So the Worcester fans are trying to explain to the Buffalo fans why they can't do that. But the referees think they can do that, so last time I checked, the referee's opinion is the only opinion that matters. So we have a meeting of the minds at center ice at the referee's crease. So the goal is still on the board, 3-3. Hudak yelling at the Buffalo bench. Who's getting kicked out? Who? And he's telling me there's a penalty coming up.
He's gone.
Who?
The coach.
So the coach of the Wooster Bulls getting ejected, and so it appears. Somehow the chat will think that's my fault. Sorry, I gotta stop. My bad. I apologize. So we're still having a conversation. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know what'd be cool though? If it was like baseball, that'd be pretty cool. If you like start kicking the ice, and then the referee goes, "You're out of here!" It's almost baseball season. So a dramatic kicking out of would have been pretty cool. But I digress.
What a game.
We got a tie game. That was the momentum, man. That was a big momentum. Dugo, 2 momentum swings for Dugo. So a bench minor being assessed to Wooster. Their coach has been ejected. Who's going to serve it? No, nothing on the board yet, but it is 5-on-4. They're not. I guess they're not going to put a number up there, so I don't know who's serving it for Wooster. But they got a power play for Buffalo with 1:52 left in it. Momentum is a huge part of this game, and Buffalo can seize some right now if they can put the puck in the net on this power play. You got to keep your emotions in check. Hernzek. He's got time. Gets it to Melanson. Melanson inside the circle. Looks. He's got space. Battling forward in front is Kiffner. Hernzek at the point. Goalie screen. Save by Hudak. Nice battle down there with Kiffner. I didn't see the number of the defenseman, but they were battling hard, both guys. That's my area. That's my office. Right in front of the net. Kiffner doing the Josh Wiganelli special. They put that big old booty in front of the net and see what happens. I taught him that. Not really. Hernzek for Buffalo. Drops to Melanson. Space. Everyone's spacing out. Shot just wide and out of play. That loud voice here was Ryan Butterworth yelling, "Play it." I love that guy. I really do. So Stewart on the draw for Buffalo. Hernzek at the point. Looks for an option. Gets it across. Shot on. Through traffic. Hernzek resets. 1 minute, 3 seconds left in the power play. Hernzek gets it down low to Melanson. Melanson, Sierra with a nice deflection there. Gets it across. Hernzek fires from the point. Scores! Spencer the Hitman Hernzek makes it 4-3 Buffalo! On the rip from the point! Spencer Hernzek rips and fires the Hitman. And it's 4-3 Buffalo. Houlihan being told to get out of the circle. Wooster wins the draw. Now down 4-3 on that penalty. The bench minor to their coach for getting ejected. Bell. He's going to drop it. Here comes Ostander. Dancing through. Glove save by Chris Burkle. I can confirm Hernzek learned that shot at Hills Hockey Development. Absolutely. Buffalo player kicked out of the circle. Downey to take the draw for Buffalo. Buffalo wins the draw and drops it back. Up 4-3 here in game 2 of the series. Bell. What happens? It loses it. Here comes Garrett Downey now. Takes the shot. Can't get through traffic though. Nice play by the Toledo or Wooster defender to break up that play. Wilkins to Lozell. Lozell down low to Houlihan. Houlihan from right in front of me. Fires it around the boards. Zach Bell going to play it. Chase it behind the goal line. Gets speed. Gets through. Gets the lines. He's got time. Wilkins pushes him. Goes behind the net. Puck behind Burkle to his left. Now it kicks out. Here comes Lozell. Shot on by Buffalo. Just wide. And Lozell takes a bump. Puck's down low. put out in front. Nice pass by Keeker, but no one can do anything with it. Here comes Wooster on the turnaround. Wooster gains the blue line. Wooster gets it across. They picked off, but nope, they hold on to it. Steal down low, but it's not going to go to him. Here comes Houlihan. Michael Houlihan now puts the move on, and Myers with a great play with his skates to break that up. Caserta pokes it down. Losel leads some boards right in front of me, and Losel makes Caserta take a seat, and he's down. And we got a penalty coming up to Buffalo as Losel must have hit him from behind. Guerrero puts a shot on, off the post, out in front, Burkle down, it's loose, and Buffalo's going to touch. Wooster had a chance to put the puck in the net. Burkle was all sorts out of position, scrambling Dominic Hasek style, but that puck was loose in front, no one could do anything with it. Buffalo touches up, and we'll have a penalty coming up to someone for Buffalo. Ryan Losel going to sit for 2. He did get Caserta from behind, it looked like, so I can't see the referee's call, but he's going to sit for 2 minutes. Or if you're a Wooster fan, hoping maybe less, as Wooster would love to get a power play goal here. So Sierra will take the draw for Wooster to the left or right of Chris Burkle. Puck's tied up. Holden can't get anything with it though, and Buffalo going to square it out. More than square it out. Here comes Matt Stewart, puts a shot on right off the pad of Hudek, and Wooster turns it around. Wooster now gets up to Remington Reynolds. He's going to grab the blue line. He's going to drop it at the circle to Sierra, who can't hold on to it, and they run into each other a little bit, and Buffalo going to poke it out along the boards. Zach Bell has time with it, gains some speed, gains the line, dances to a couple of defenders, puts a shot on, saved by Burkle and out of play. Hope everyone's having a great St. Patrick's Day weekend. What a beautiful day for it today, too. At least here in Buffalo, it's 51 degrees and sunny. But I'd rather be here calling a hockey game. Doing what I do best. So Wooster comes away with it out the draw. Gets it back to Caserta, who gets it low. Piwinski dumps it low. Goes through traffic, no one there. Steele gets it on the far boards and gets up to Caserta, who's got space. Mohawks and puts it low. Dumps it into the corner. Time head. Looking for options. Has Piwinski. Piwinski across to Caserta, who wrists it into the pad. Nice block by the Buffalo defender, who whips the stick around. I believe that's Keller down there doing some good work on the defensive end. Love a good two-way player. Piwinski at the left point, frips through traffic. Doesn't get to the net though. 28 seconds left in the power play for Wooster. Piwinski gets it across, almost intercepted. And Keeker pokes it out. Keller gets on his horse and takes after it. Hudek comes out of the net, pokes it around, and Piwinski will take it for Wooster. Stretch pass gets through everybody, and it'll come back for icing. 9 seconds left in the Losel penalty. Face-off will come all the way down to the red of Jack Hudek. Buffalo eyeing a trip to Canada, most likely. Although a lot of hockey be played. Buffalo looking to go to either Ridgetown or host Thousand Islands. Wooster looking to be back here next week. Buffalo up 4-3. All even as Losel's penalties killed. Puck whipped across. Piwinski has it with speed. Loses an edge though. And that puck turns around. Ostander on his horse. He touches it. Has an option. Keeps it himself. Fights a stick check. Gets the blue line. Looking. Gets to the circle. Wrists one. I can't see it. Saved by Brooklyn. It's behind the net. Whipped around the boards. Stewart. Gets it up. There comes Buffalo now. Off to Stewart. Oh, Kiffner had a chance at it, but he short-sticked it. Puck down low. Poked around. Who's going to get after it? Sean Stewart gets there, loses the stick, gets right back up, loses his edge, gets right back up. Bell Little stick traffic, pokes it out. Here comes Wooster on the breakaway. Reynolds off the post, no goal. Ready to celebrate, but the puck doesn't go in as it hits the post. A lot of posts being hit tonight. And that puck goes back to Myers. Wooster trying to get some momentum here. Reynolds down low. Gets it out in front. Can't. Bounces. Bell will collect it for Wooster and bring it down low in the far corner. Turns around. Has options. Herrera cuts it off. Fires it through traffic. Goes to the right of Burkle and poked out by Buffalo. And a breakaway. Here comes Houlihan. No, Mellinson. Mellinson shoots. Saved by Hudak and out of play. Jason Mellinson on the breakaway and a great save by Jack Hudak there. What an amazing save by Hudak. As I said last night, this is an amazing goaltender matchup. Don't let last night's score fool you. Burkle versus Hudak. I've had this circled on my calendar since Wooster announced him coming here for the playoffs. Downey gets the puck to traffic, but he can't. He gets a high stick. As Neiman high sticks him, shot on. Buffalo controlling the puck as Burkle comes to the net. Dubokinski gets it across to Lozell. Buffalo 6-on-5. Looking across, out in traffic, and Wooster touches up. Did Downey bleed on that? I don't know. Okay. So Neiman will serve a high sticking penalty. There's no blood on Downey's face, but Buffalo tastes blood in the water. Would love to get a goal here, make it a 2-goal game. Buffalo wins the draw. Houlihan slap passes it to Lozell. Houlihan at the point. Fires, saved by Hudak. Hudak got low there, showed him the glove and said, yeah, just put it right here, please, thank you. .6:26 left in the second period. 1:50 left in the Neiman penalty. Buffalo wins the draw. Houlihan. Back to Lozell. Gets across. Back up to Houlihan. Houlihan with the toe drag, but can't get through Steele. Gets it back, though. Now he skates forward, puts it on net. Towards the net, no one there. Buffalo will keep it in, though. Nice keep by Lozell. He takes a hit, but doesn't fall down. Downey falls down, but he's okay. Houlihan in the slot. Fires just wide of the net. Puck behind the net. Keeker has Downey. Back to Keeker. Downey in the circle. Fires it on. Hudak deflects it out of the way. Wooster trying to get it out. Can't. Buffalo recovers. 1 minute, 6 seconds left in the penalty. Puck across. Houlihan. Fires it across. Shot on. Saved by Hudak. Who's out in front behind the net. Wooster comes away with it. Whips it off the boards hard all the way down. Burkle comes out of the net to play it. Lozell with one on him. Sierra chasing him hard. Loses the brakes. And Sierra recovers it for Wooster, but gives it up to Buffalo, who has two players run into each other. So Houlihan now going to take the puck. The forward play point on the power play. Gets low. Has Keller up top. Keller dumps it down to Houlihan again on the near boards. Houlihan whips it across. Fire shot wide. Houlihan gets the rebound. 5 minutes left in the period. 24 seconds left in the penalty. Keller from the point. Gets to the top of the circle. Top to Houlihan, who gets it back to Keller. Keller in the circle. Across. Right on Lozell shot. Moves in front. Score! Score! Feel the power! 5-3 Buffalo! How's that little breeze feeling for you? I think a lot of people are undercutting the defending Governor's Cup champions, and they are an offensive juggernaut. Here comes Buffalo. Up 5-3. Wooster has the puck now. Gets it across. Neiman gains the red line. Gains the blue line. trying to atone for his sins. Gets it down low. Puck pops up. Sorrow now has it. Sorrow gets it across. Whip, nice stretch pass. And there comes Hernzak. Using the body, gets it through the net, but no one's there to tap it home. Oh, someone gets tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up to Wooster. I saw someone get tripped, didn't see who it was. Wooster not happy about it. But you stick your stick out, and bad things are going to happen unless he was going to serve this penalty. Looks like Matt Amazinski. Oh, he got two going to the box. Oh, no. Oh, noes. Buffalo's got a 5-on-3. Uh-oh. So Colt Reynolds going to the box. They got two guys in the box, but only got, now they're turning around. So yeah, 5-on-3. Amazinski and Reynolds in the box. Buffalo 5-on-3, up 5-3 with 4:11 left in the second period. But Wooster wins the draw. Buffalo recovers though. Buffalo gonna take their time. Hernzak down low. Behind the net. Buffalo's got it back. Hernzak at the point. Has Matt Stewart, has a couple options, whips it across to Melanson. Melanson at the top of the circle, loses it, but gets it back. Taking his time, 5-on-3. Whipped across into the skates of Hernzak. He holds onto it, turns it around at the top of the circle. Holden reaches out for him, coming out pretty far. Buffalo trying to get these guys moving left to right. Hernzak, 45 seconds down on the penalty. Shot on, and it gets cleared to the side. Harassed by Holden. Pumped it down low. Buffalo circling. Smelling blood in the water. Melanson, top of the circle. Looking for an option. Has an option down low. Can't capitalize. 43 seconds left in both penalties. Hernzak at top of the circle fires off Hudak and out in front. Buffalo can't get to it, and Wooster's going to clear. Here comes Nick Sierra now. He's in a game of blue line, but he can't get through the two defenders. He's outnumbered. Here comes Buffalo on the transition with 26 seconds left. Stewart gets spun around, and Buffalo goes offside. Hernzak had a step there, but was too far in. And Kifler brought in offside. 21 seconds left to the two penalties to Wooster. 2:32 left. Face off in front of the Buffalo bench. I bet you that lineman's quads have got to be killer, dude. He gets so low on those face-offs. It's amazing. Downey fires wide of the net. 14 seconds left in the power play. Houlihan puts a shot on, save Hudak out in front. Wilkins holds it in. 5 seconds left. Keeker out in front, deflected and out of play. So for all intents and purposes, good job by Wooster killing this 5-on-3. A big kill for them. As it's 5-3 Buffalo in a winner-go-home game for Wooster. Buffalo wins the draw. Penalties are over. Both guys come screaming out of go back to their benches, get fresh legs out there. Here comes Buffalo. There's a trip, and Buffalo's going to go to the box now, unless Steele can put the puck in the net. On his backhand, Burkle is behind him. Steele, it goes all the way through, all the way down, and the net's empty. Almost went to the empty net. That'd have been something. As Caserta goes down, he's slow to get up. Anthony Caserta slow to get up. He was chasing Downey for the puck. Downey touched it. Caserta slow to get up, though. But he's getting there. So Garrett Downey will sit for 2 minutes. Caserta slow to get up, but gets up under his own power. He's all right. If you go down, but Caserta gets to play in the game. That's maybe, I don't know. It's fine. Different league, different rules. Buffalo wins the draw, but Wooster comes away with it. Now Buffalo has it. Trying to call off penalty. Big chance for Wooster here, but Carlisle going to dump it. Puts it out in front. Wooster comes away with it. Nice stretch pass up to Remington Reynolds. Drops it to Sierra. Sierra to Moreira. Moreira to Holden. Nice pass. Holden at the point. Gets it back. On his backhand, to his forehand pass. Gets it back at the top of the circle, but muffs it. And he'll get there before it gets out of the blue line. 1 minute, 7 seconds left. Caserta now with the puck. Loses the puck, but keeps it in. Sierra puts it across. Sierra now to Moreira. Wilkins battles for it down low for Buffalo. They're battling for it in the far corner. 47 seconds left in the period. Out in front, shot by Wooster. It doesn't even get through. Someone else is down. Someone for Buffalo's down. I can't see it. Calling the trainer out. Oh, and he's whipping his glove off. Dominzak holding his face. Whips his helmet and his head off. He's going to go see our trainer. A bubble? Yeah. That's why I always wear a bubble. Dental work costs too much. And I'm too pretty to get my teeth busted in. I'm a handsome fellow, I'm not going to lie. Also very humble.
One time we played the Wendy hockey team.
Oh, yeah, Wendy. Dude, Wendy's brutal, man. Those correctional officers love to play hockey.
We never played them again.
I think they got kicked out of the league. But that's a different story. No one from Wooster wants to hear about how we don't like the Wendy hockey team. Hey, Hammy, you're still handsome though, buddy. Love you, man. Oh, we're gonna scoop up some blood. All right. So our trainer, Parker Kilbin, big thank you to our trainer, our EMT on site, Parker Kilbin. Gonna look at Kyle Dominzak. Thank you, Parker. We appreciate you. Yeah. We're grateful to have EMTs here, as we all are. Grateful for our EMTs. Big shout out to Parker Kilbin for giving up her time to help us out here with the Buffalo Tempest. So back to action. Face off to the left of Chris Burkle, won by Wooster. Bell from the top of the circle fires. Burkle got his glove on it. He got his butt, but the puck was behind the net. 35 seconds left in the period. Wooster seals it in. Holden gets it in front. Burkle covers the post. Sierra from the inside the circle tries to get it through. Can't. Moreira going to get it, though, for Wooster. Moreira now. Backhand to Bell. Fires it through. Picked off by Buffalo, but can't get it out of the zone. 15 seconds left. Holden dumps it low. Tries to go short side. Burkle makes the save. Puck to the left, to the right of Chris Burkle. Out, Burkle out in front. Can't screw traffic. Burkle pops it up. Sierra, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. That'll do the period. And that's the period. What a fantastic period number 2 up 5-3 for the Buffalo Tempest. As both teams go back to their benches, we'll take a quick break. Be back in about 18 minutes. All right, welcome back to the Hyde Park Ice Pavilion. As we're getting ready to start the third period here between Buffalo and Wooster. Wooster, win or go home. Buffalo looking to advance to the conference finals, division finals, against either Ridgetown or Thousand Islands. Buffalo up 5-3, still killing a 12-second penalty to Garrett Downey. Not sure if Wooster will be able to take advantage of that short a time. 2-goal lead, not insurmountable, but Buffalo can score in bunches. Wooster playing very gritty today as their season is on the line. And hats off to them for a wonderful season they've had. They have some great players, some good skills, some good grit. I got to call this is the fourth game I've got to call between these two, and they've been a great series to watch, for sure. As I called the two games they were here back in November and December, and now this playoff series. Wooster won a game back in Wooster a couple weeks ago. Hopefully for them, they can dig that back up and extend the series, but Buffalo looking to send them home. So as both teams come out, making their circles, getting ready. Word from the locker room is they're going to put as Dominzak has a very big gash on his face, but they're going to get that cleaned up, slap a bubble on him, and hopefully he'll be back to play by the end of the game. Otherwise, Buffalo going to go without him. Linesman's ready. Buffalo getting to their positions. Wooster going left to right. Buffalo right to left. Stewart, Ernzak, and Stewart in for Buffalo. Wait, now they're going to the bench looking for instruction. They're coming off. Nope, wait. So Mellons and Ernzak and Lozel up front. Or not. All right, still some confusion going on. The penalty's a Downey. He's not in the box. Houlihan going in the box to serve the rest of Downey's penalty. So here we go. Period 3 underway, and Wooster wins the draw. Pereira whips it across. Bell with speed, gets the line. Pokes it down low to the right of Burkle. Now behind him. Backhanded away. And Pawinski gets faked out a little bit there. And here comes Buffalo. Houlihan out of the box for Downey. They're going to chase it up, pokes it out. But it doesn't get all the way out. Now it does. Here comes Zach Bell. Bell on his backhand, puts him through his legs. Nice play. But Buffalo equal to the task there. And Wooster loses the puck. Now they get it back, though. Steele and Ostrander running each other a little bit, but they're fine. Steele loses it on his backhand, gets it back and dumps it down low. He's going to stay on the ice, though. Ostrander can't hold on to it. Buffalo has it, but it's loose. Now it's out. Lozel, the defenseman with speed. He grabs the blue line. Goes inside, goes the opposite way. All the way to the right. Drags. Goes off a player's pad. And Wooster gets it out and pokes out to Moreira. Moreira now. 1 minute down in the period. Steele gains the blue line. Takes a bump, gets it through. Burkle closes the door. Goes to his left. Puck's out now, not out in front. We can't hold on to it. Now it gets deflected behind the net. Reynolds in front, can't do anything with it. Houlihan has it now, loses it. Ice still a little bit wet from the Zamboni. Mellinson drops to Hernzak. Spencer Hernzak goes outside, loses the puck on the left side. Dumps it low, but can't hold on to it. That puck takes a quick little break. And here comes Neiman. There's Neiman coming down now. He takes a hit. Right on the front though, and he's down. Well, Zach Neiman takes a hit. He's holding his knee. He's down. Or Noah Neiman, I'm sorry. He throws his gloves. He's hurting. Takes his helmet off. And out comes Parker Kilman again, being escorted by, looks like Reynolds for very classy of Wooster by Caserta. Very classy to help our trainer out to help their guy. So Buffalo going to serve a penalty here. Obviously, my attention's on Zeman. I didn't see if the referees called anything, but there's a Buffalo player in the box. So it looks like. Nope, that's my mistake. That's Tom Howlett trying to get the inside skinny. Forgive me again. There is a guy in the box for Buffalo. It looks like Mellinson from here. Nope, Houlihan. He's going to get 5. Okay. So this is good for Wooster. A 5-minute power play. Not good for Buffalo. Good for Wooster, though. They need this. They need this bad. As Zeman gets escorted off the ice by his teammates. Stick taps all around. Buffalo needs to kill off this 5-minute major penalty. So for those of you who don't know hockey, in a 5-minute major, they can score and score and score and score and score and score and score. Wooster needs 2. Down 5-3. Plenty of hockey left. And a 5-minute power play for them to boot, unless they do something. To mess it up. No jailbreak rule. Buffalo can score shorthanded goals, and they've done it in bunches. Not sure what all the discussion is out there, though. As Holden and Mellinson go back to their respective benches. So I hope Noah Zeman's okay. That kid has taken a lot of abuse this weekend, so I hope he's all right. I really do. He's been hit, blocking shots. Been a warrior out there for sure. Back to action as Ciro take the face off for Wooster. One by Wooster. Caserta holds on to it. Gets it low. Has options. Sierra looking around. Fakes it. Goes around looking for a pick. Fires it. Can't get through traffic though. As Dugo gets those pads in the way, and he's going to chase after it and give Holden something to think about. Holden with a nice pass across to Caserta. He takes a hit by Dugo. Dugo decks Caserta for 2-on-1. Shut up. And no goal. Wooster celebrating. The puck didn't go in. We got a roughing call coming up. Not sure to who. We're playing our music, so it must be on them. Dugo Kinski showing Caserta where he can go. I'm going to go ahead and guess Caserta probably took liberties with Dugo Kinski behind the play that I didn't see. But Caserta going to go sit 2 for roughing. So I remember that thing I was talking about, the power play thing? Yeah, Wooster kind of just ruined that. So we have 4-on-4 action. A lot of smack talk from the fans, a lot of smack talk from the benches. So Anthony Caserta will sit 2 for roughing. And we got 4-on-4 action for 2 minutes unless something else happens. Buffalo wins the draw, but Sierra gets away with it. Sierra picks the puck off of the stick of the Buffalo player, and he's going to skate hard in the corner. He's getting ruffled though. Ruffled a little bit. Big boy's battling. Tall kid. Good work. On the back end. Oh, hold it in front. Shoots it wide. And that puck's going to square all the way out. Moreira's going to get on his horse and chase it. Buffalo sending 2 to chase. Turns around. The Stewarts doing their thing. Nice strong forecheck. Sierra now kicks the puck to the blue line. Stumbles but gets it back. Dumps it low. He's not happy with that play. He's shouting an obscenity. Loslow gets it across. Scardino pokes it around. That puck's behind the net. Here comes Buffalo now. Stewart pokes it through. Puck circles around. Here comes Wooster now. Nope, they can't get it going forward. Nowinski's going to come back with it. 55 seconds left to start this penalty. We'll be back to power play for Wooster. Right now it's 4-on-4. Here comes Wooster now. Steele, looking for an option. Gets it up top. Nowinski fires it through, and Burkle makes the leg save. Off to his left. Steele drops it down low. Bell gets interfered with cleanly as Sorrow gets that big body in there. Bell gets it back though, but can't get it through traffic. And Buffalo going to get it out of the zone. 24 seconds left. In the penalty to Caserta. Can't take advantage of that little breakaway, not a full breakaway. And Buffalo will take their time to clear it up. Buffalo has all the time in the world now. As they get it through, Bell holds on to it. Getting a lot of ice time is Zach Bell. 4 seconds left to Caserta penalty. So Wooster will be back on the power play for 2 minutes and 30 seconds of that major to Houlihan. Caserta on the forehand, saved by Burkle and pushed away to the side. Bodies come together. Reynolds looks for an option. Dances with it. Goes behind the net. Looking for options out in front. Can't get through anybody. All the way back to Bell at the point. Bell now. Puts a nice little move on. Dumps it low. Fired on. And whipped around to the side. Steele keeps it on. Nice play by Steele to keep it on. Gets it in. Across. Wrist shot from the point, from the top of the circle. Rebound. Burkle closes the door and covers it up. And now we're a wrestling match. Wilkins dumped somebody. I can't see through the traffic, but Wilkins did not like the extra little hack at Burkle. And I don't think so. Someone's calling Wilkins, and that's a bad idea. Wilkins is not the baddest man in the APHL for no reason. If someone's waving their hand at him and come at me, that would be a death sentence for you. Wouldn't do that. Wilkins is like, well, what's the problem? You hacked my goalie. I'm going to take umbrage to that. Wooster doing anything they can to get some momentum here because they don't want their season to end. So Wilkins goes to the bench. So we got a technical? Is that a thing in hockey? But I've never seen it called like that. I learned something today. I knew they could get on Sportsman huh?
DJ's a referee.
Nice. Oh, he's a referee. Okay. I've never seen a technical like in basketball. I didn't get on Sportsman conduct. I didn't know that was the call for it. See, I learned something. I'm open to learning things. Learning is important. So Carlisle going to sit for 2 minutes. So Wooster's got that pot of gold, but they're looking at Irish now because it's 5-on-3. Houlihan's penalty still a major. And Carlisle's got 2 for unsportsmanlike. Bench minor, he's going to serve it. Wooster keeps it in 5-on-3. Holden getting messed with. Puck's loose. Oh! And another big hit by Dougal Kinski. And the shot goes wide, not a play. Dugo, I don't do stars of the game, but if I did, Dugo's the first star of the game. Dugo's star of the game. But now he's going to the box. Interference. They're calling interference on Dougal Kinski. All right, well. Apparently an open ice hit when you have the puck is illegal. So Wooster's got a fantastic opportunity here. 5-on-3 for what's going to feel like forever at least. As Houlihan still has a minute 30 on his. Carlisle a minute 39 on his. Hooley's is a major. Dugo's got a penalty that's going to start once Hooley's ends. There's 14:43 left here in the third period. Granville ripping into the Buffalo Tempest players right now. So while we're waiting for them to sort this out, big shout out to South Towns Concrete, Hills Hockey Development, 716 Buffalo Apparel, Impulse Physical Therapy, and Cantor Wolf, DeCastro, and Hall Injury Attorneys, and a special weekend shout out to Prime Auctions, who's hosting our silent auction here at the Hyde Park Ice Pavilion today. Referee's going to sort everything out. Good time for Wooster to come up with a game plan as they're down by 2. Looking for a 1-game date next week here at the Hyde Park Ice Pavilion if they can come back and take the win here. The Toledo fans cheering their guys on. Face off down to the Buffalo end. To the left of Burkle. Wooster's bench all pumped up. Buffalo down 5-on-3. I see Hernzak and Lozel out there for sure. And Wilkie. Kyle Wilkins. So Bell has the puck for Wooster. Fires over the point through traffic. No. Wilkins fans on it. Buffalo trying to get it out of the zone. Does. Can't clear the zone though. Sierra keeps it in. Out in front. Holden from the top of the circle. Just wide. Hernzak chases it. Pokes it. Can't get it out of the zone. Wooster recovers. Bell. Holden going to try it again. No, he gets it across to Moreira. Off his stick though. Takes a body shot. Holden chases after on the far boards. Looking for an option. Has Bell. Bell at the top of the circle. Zach Bell now. Fires it through. Can't get it through traffic. Off the stick. Holden out in front. Shot. Save. It's loose. No, it goes by. Reynolds can't bury it. Puck squirts around Holden. Has it now. Sierra. Top of the circle. Drops it. Holden. The lefty. Looking for options. Has one in front. Shot. Saved by Brooklyn. Score! Goal for Wooster, and it's 5-4. Remington Reynolds leading the line. The Wooster faithful making some noise here. It's 5-4 now. So Carlisle now leaving the box. Granville calling Stewart off the ice. Still 5-on-3. Sean Stewart, Angelo Saro, and Mike Scardino out there for Buffalo. Now they'll put Dugo's penalty up there, as they're going to eliminate Carlisle's penalty on that goal. Still 5-on-3. Wooster wins the draw and attacks quick. Slows it down. Setting up across to Moreira. White point, fires, scores! What a rip by Michael Moreira. Reynolds leading the line. I think Moreira got it, but maybe he tipped it. And now it's 5-5. And Granville's got to be hot over there. The Buffalo fans still chirping Wooster hard, man. Guys, everyone needs to settle down. It's just semi-pro hockey. It's not the end of the world. I got to work tomorrow. Back to the action. 5-on-4. The Houlihan still in the penalty box for his major. Moreira plays the net just wide of Burkle. The crowd getting loud now. And it's 5-on-5. We got a trip. No call. Angelo fires it off the boards. Tipped by Stewart. And they're going to chase after it. The Houlihan's penalty is finally, thankfully, for Buffalo over. Here comes Zach Bell. Zach Bell. Gets it in front, shoots, scores! So Wooster takes advantage of Buffalo's miscues, and they're up 6-5. And the Wooster fans are letting the Buffalo fans have it. Brendan Perwinski losing his mind over there. Good for him. I know he's not my guy, but I'm so glad to see him at least up and around, like after the injury yesterday. But nevertheless, now we got some 5-on-5 action with Wooster up 6-5 with 13 minutes and 5 seconds left. Buffalo wins the draw. Wooster playing good, desperate hockey. Here they come. Here they come again. Caserta down low. Buffalo player falls. Myers collects at the point, fires through. Through traffic is out in front. And that's going to be loose out in front. Everyone's diving all over each other now. Wooster's offside. They clear. Nice crisp pass. Spencer Hernzak. He goes down low. Puts it in front. Oh. But the Buffalo players, everyone's falling. I don't know what happened. Did everyone forget how to skate? I know I'm excited too, but let's remember how to skate, guys. All of us. It's very important. Wilkins has the puck at the point. Fires it through. Hudek makes the save. I promised y'all a dandy, and this has been a dandy, folks. 6-5. Out in front. Mosel fires it through traffic. Score! And Buffalo answers back! Mosel fires the puck from the point! And it gets tipped back, Hudek, and it's 6-6! I don't know if that counted in front, but Mosel with the shot from the point. Huge! Are you guys as fired up as I am? Gifford to Wilkins. Wilkins to Mosel. Regardless of how this game turns out, this might be one heck of a rivalry next year for sure. As Kipner on his backhand dumps it low. Gets it across. Never say die. Both teams never saying die. Out in front. Wooster recovers. They're going to take it out the other way. They got numbers. Takes his time. Fires it. Can't get through traffic though. Buffalo going to get to their feet and around. Puck squirts through. Herrera. It's at the stick. There comes Kipner now. Kipner turning around. He's got 2 on him though. Fires the shot. Hudek loves it. 11:20 left. Hudek flashes the leather and does the pad and skate away with it. Yep, that's mine. I got it. Love seeing a little personality out there in my goaltenders. I do. So face off to the right of Chris or Jack Hudek. Buffalo wins it. Schmidt through traffic. Goes around. Reynolds now has it. He's going to skate with it. Goes through. Loses it. Keeker turns it around. Tries to go through the legs. Can't. It's here. Going to get the line and dump it in. Whips around Sorrow. Sorrow now. Backhand. Goes around. Nice play to avoid the check. Pokes it up the far boards. And that goes through. Here comes Buffalo. Out of the reach of Keeker. Caserta loses the puck. It's down low. Sierra picks it up for Wooster and takes it the other way. Sierra flips it through. Goes through traffic. Buffalo recovers. Can't get it out of the zone, though. Dumped in. And Downey and Caserta collide right in front of me. Give it a little bit. A little back and forward. Those are 2 big boys down there. Downey, Caserta going at it again. Telling each other how much they love each other. Valentine's Day was last month, though. This is St. Patrick's Day. Here comes Sorrow. Whips it across. Jesse Keeker with a hat trick last night. Dumps it in on Hudek. And Hudek wisely holds it. No, he drops it. Okay, cool. So Hudek drops it. And Wooster gets it out of the zone. Dubakinski corrals it for Buffalo. A goal and a couple big hits tonight as Keeker dumps the puck into the zone and comes off for a change. Wooster resets. Sierra gets it across. Here comes Moreira. Nope. Dugo dumps it across. Scardino to Hernzak. Hernzak at center ice. Goes backwards. Now he's going to go forwards. His time. Couple nice chops. Goes around. Puts it. Forehand backhand. No. Hudek makes the save. Big ups from the Wooster bench. Here comes Scardino. He dumps it. And Bell offside. Wooster's bench saying Buffalo touched and therefore should be offside. We'll have a face-off right in front of me at the dot on the Buffalo side of the bench, or Buffalo side of the ice on my side of the boards. 9:36 left. 6-6 hockey game. Hold on to your hats. Wooster desperately trying to come back here to Buffalo next week. And I don't blame you. The wings are fantastic. Buffalo looking to send Wooster home early. Here comes Buffalo. They lose the puck now. Wooster gets it across to Moreira. Moreira gets it back. Goes to everybody. Dugo covers it at our blue line. Dumps it all the way down. No ice. Referee's wave off the icing. Bell behind the net. Takes his time. He's going to skate with it now. Gets it up. 2-on-2. Trying to spread the defense out. Still can't get through. Buffalo closes the door on him. Moreira puts it through traffic. No. Puck doesn't square out of his zone. No. Nice play by Myers to keep it in. But now it's out. Buffalo's got 2-on-1. Here comes Hernzek. Hernzek on the left. Has an option. Fires it. Goes around. Shot. It's score! Who is it? That's my guy, Stu! Matt Stewart! Matt Stewart makes it 7-6. What a game! If you're just tuning in, this period started 5-3 Buffalo, became 6-5 Wooster, and is now 7-6 Buffalo again. Can you say back and forward? Can you say seesaw? Can you say Buffalo trying to get to the conference finals? Can you say Wooster trying to stay alive? Whirlwind getting the crowd into it. Wooster fans representing, Buffalo fans representing. This is hockey. This is what I live for. Here comes Buffalo now. Millicent chasing after it, has space. Fires in. Hudak makes the save and pops out. Caserta bumps with the Buffalo forward down low. Looks like Kipner. Right in front. Hudak directs it out of the way. Greathouse whips it around. Hudak puts his paw on it, but puts it out. Buffalo has the puck now. At the top to Wilkins. 8 minutes left. Rosal fires it down low. Tipped through traffic and out of play. What a game. Nothing for either team to hold their head about no matter what happens. These two teams played exceptional this weekend. But right now the score is 7-6 Buffalo. The pot of gold is a date with either Ridgetown or Thousand Islands. Wooster looking to find their lucky charms and somehow tie this game. They're trying. They're giving it all they got. Mosel across to Wilkins. Wilkins back across to Mosel. They're content to play catch with it. He one-touch passes it to walk away. And Offstander holds it for Wooster. Pokes it through traffic off a shin pad. And then bounces out to Downey at center ice. Downey going to gain the line. He's going to try to absorb a check. Offstander with a nice play there. Here comes Wooster. Reynolds drops it to Holden. Holden taking a shot off as Wilkins had his stick away. Now he's leaving 2-on-1 with Downey. Downey looks for Wilkins and oh! Wilkins can't get a stick on it. Now the action comes to the way. Keeker dumps it in. Sierra now behind his own net. 7:12 left. Kicks it out. Woo! That was close. Sierra bumps it off the heating and HVAC here. And a nice catch. Whoever made that catch was a great catch because that lady's head was in trouble. That was a great catch. So a penalty to Wooster. Delay a game. Sierra goes out for delay a game as he popped the puck and it didn't touch the glass. So Buffalo with a power play and would love to capitalize here. Got a man down after taking a shot off the shin guards is Bell. Bell sacrificing the body here, trying to get off the ice. Kipner resets for Buffalo. 6:53 left. 1:42 left in the penalty. Circling around the net. Here comes Houlihan. Fakes out. Little hand wheeling. Tries to go through the defenders, though. Can't. He eats some stick. He's all right, though. He gets up, gets right back up and gets after it. Mirror pokes it around. Up top to Melanson. Melanson has Hernzak. Finds Hernzak at the Bruins logo. Down low. Out across. It's loose in front. Tipped up and into the corner. Caserta whips it around. Off to Buffalo. Stewart. Hernzak. Back to Stewart. In the circle. Fires it. Hudak makes the save. 6 minutes, 8 seconds left here in regulation. Notice I said regulation. This is not last night's game. This is not a Buffalo blowout. Wooster's in it. 7-6. All it takes is one mistake. And we got ourselves a tie game. But Buffalo fans hoping that's not the case. Buffalo controls the puck. Downey at the line, walks it, gets it across to Losel. Losel at the line, across to Downey on the nice sauce. Downey tries to get it through, and that gets flipped off down by Wooster with 43 seconds left to Sierra's penalty. Ooh, dangerous play there. But Keeker's got it now and gets it to Garrett Downey. Downey skates through on his backhand, goes to the net, charges the net, takes a hit. Nice play to seal off in it there by Jack Hudak. Reynolds fires it, gloved by Chris Burkle. Chris Burkle, one of the best goalies in this league, as is Jack Hudak. Technically, statistically, .20 seconds left in the penalty. Won by Wooster, fired through. They're in that weird mode. They want to kill this penalty, but they got to get a goal somehow. Oh, and in front of Burkle, but he covers it. He recovers the puck and gets it out. That was a dangerous play right there. Puck's loose out in front. Recovered by Myers, but he can't hold on to it. Or I'm sorry, Steele. Steele on top of the circle. To Moreira, puts a shot on. Cleared out. Rosal avoids a check. And he's got space. Penalty to Sierra over. And they tumble. No call. Caserta behind the goal. Fires it up. Tipped off by Buffalo, though. And that's going to squeeze down. Nice tip by Keller. As he read that play and got a stick on it. Schmidt. Cesaro. Trying to beat Mariano Rivera and close this out. But Sierra makes the play. Turns it around. Sierra gets the top of the circle, but shoots it right into Schmidt's legs. And that puck squirts around. Caserta fires it through. Almost gets through, but Burkle makes the save. Caserta tries it again and pokes it in. Off the stick of Sorrow, though. We're in the right place at the right time. And Wilkins backhands it up to Keller. No ice. Keller's going to chase after it. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left in regulation. Puck squirts around. Great House can't get onto it. Dugo pokes it in, but Buffalo was offside. They're going to reset. You can hear a pin drop in this place. The tension is deep. Myers backhands it around the net. Reynolds. Not Reynolds. I thought it was going to go to Reynolds, but he cuts it off. And Wooster rips it all the way down, and that's going to be an icing. I thought the puck was going to go off the boards to Reynolds, but someone cut it off behind the net. I didn't see him. Fires it down the stretch pass. And we got icing on Wooster, so a face-off. Down to the left of Jack Hudak. .349 left. This place has gotten eerily quiet. And there's Nina right on cue. Buffalo wins the draw and keeps it down low. Content to play with it. They're going to circle. Up top. Muffs the pass. And now he got a breakaway. Great House. Has it on his backhand. Gets to his forehand. Oh, but Burkle makes a save. As he was big save by Burkle. A little help from his D-man there, though. He's tipped the stick. But Great House has it again. Fires it down low. Burkle makes the pad save and out to the left. Stewart flips it down. All the way down. Is it going to get down there for icing? Yes. The 3:16 left. Buffalo yelling at the linesman. Buffalo was skating hard after that. But the call is icing nonetheless. 7-6, 3:16 left. Will Will Wooster have to pull Jack Hudak to get the extra attacker? When will they have to pull him? Will they pull him? Will Wooster score here? Wooster got to be feeling desperate. Buffalo wins the draw. Ostander keeps it in low, gets it across. Whipped across in front of the net. Buffalo holds onto it. 3 minutes left. They whip it out. Ostrander gets it across to his partner, who sends it across to between Steele and Piwinski. It gets between both of them. And Buffalo recovers behind the net. Nice fake out there by Scardino. He flips it across. Puck is center ice. Bell dances with it. Gains the line. Fires a shot. Burkle stabs it out of thin air. And there's 2:38 left. And I believe Wooster's calling their timeout. Brendan Piwinski, who was injured last night, playing coach here, pumping his guys up. Wooster's coach was kicked out earlier for technical. So Piwinski's trying to get his guys ready and they're off a play. When will they pull Hudak? When will they put the extra attacker on? Can they get one without having to pull the extra attacker? What's Buffalo going to do? How are they going to respond? I promised you guys yesterday at 7 o'clock that this would be a day of a series. Don't let yesterday's score fool you. Worcester's a good team. Today's score tells a much better story of how good of a team Wooster is. But are they good enough to beat the defending Governor Cup champions and bring this to a game 3? Hudak skates back to his net. Patrick Wow would have pulled his goalie 5 minutes ago. And I wouldn't have advised that. So Corey Kipner, another draw for Buffalo against Holden. Holden wins it, puts it on net. Burkle eats that one alive. Covers up, 2:35 left. You can feel the tension. It's palpable. You can cut it with a knife. Every other cliche. Downey comes in, Kipner comes off for Buffalo. Pays off as Downey wins the draw, but Holden holds on to it. Can't hold on to it though. Buffalo can't sneak it out. How now they get it out? And Buffalo's got his oh no! Nelson off the skates to score! Jason Nelson! And it is 8-6 Buffalo! Buffalo with 2:23 left. Nelson plays the puck off of his skates, gets the breakaway, and beats Jack Hudak low. Wooster comes away with it. In desperation mode. Bell gets tripped up in the line, and he's going to draw a penalty. So Bell gets tripped up at the line. Referee's hand immediately goes up, and Wooster going to go to the power play. So again, it is still not over. So Wooster will be 5-on-4 here. At what point? Oh, 4 double minor. Kiffner getting a double minor. Brendan Piwinski looking for some clarification. But Kiffner gets a double minor. Huge for Wooster. But Buffalo wins the draw. But Wooster goes onto it. Sierra drives the net. Can't get anything with it, though. Bell, nice play to keep it in for Wooster. Pokes it low. Gets across. No one there. Hudak's still in the net. So Houlihan, or Stewart, going to get it across. Fired through. But can't get on net. Less than 2 minutes left. Here comes Sierra. He drops it. Holden puts a shot on wide. Bell keeps it in for Wooster. Hudek to the bench. Wooster 6-on-4 now. Bell gets it across. Bell at the point. 6-on-4 for Wooster. Holden to Bell. Shot. Loose out in front. Saved by Brooke. Loose out in front. Hey, Buffalo gets it up. Wins it up the boards. Won't go all the way down. And Wooster needs to reset. They got to press, though. 1:25 left. Empty net. 6-on-4. Need 2 goals. Need to score here. Drops it. Barrera whips it across. Goes to everybody and out of his zone. Myers recovers for Wooster. 1:12. Ostrander gains the line. Dumps it in. Wilkins seals it. Holds on to it. He's in no hurry to move that puck. Gets it back. Less than a minute left here. Stewart whips it across. At the empty net. Just wide. But since Buffalo's short-handed, no icing. 50 seconds left. Wooster resets. Needs to press now. Here comes Wooster. He loses the puck. Steal. Drops it low. Puts the puck on. Shot wide. Barrera puts it down low. Steele chases after it. Can't hold on to it. Squirts out. And 30 seconds left. The Buffalo crowd getting loud here. 20 seconds. Yeah, the celebration is on as Buffalo Tempest are more than likely going to advance here. Goes through. Shot scores. Maybe not. Maybe not. Nick Sierra scores with 13.1 seconds left and a dandy of a move. And it's 8-7 Buffalo. I can't believe what this reminds me of that Sabres Tampa game minus the fighting. I can't believe what I'm seeing. This is fantastic. So Wooster keeps their 6 out there. 13 seconds left. What a game. Buffalo holds on to it. Someone's tripped. We got a penalty. High stick. Oh, Buffalo's getting the penalty. Okay. Wow. Can you say interesting? So it's 8-7. Don't let that scoreboard fool you. It's 8-7. 10.5 seconds left. Buffalo on the penalty kill. Wooster's net still empty. Buffalo wins the draw and fires it down. 8 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Buffalo sends them back to Wooster because they took the W! Hard-fought series by Wooster. Last night's game, their mistakes got away from them. This time they capitalized on Buffalo's mistakes, but could not just hold on. Back and forth, seesaw action. Let me check my heart rate. Yeah, I'm at a solid 113 here, calling this game. As they line up for the handshake, hats off to Wooster on a great season, but just not great enough to beat the defending champions. And Buffalo looking forward to a date with Ridgetown and Thousand Islands. They're shaking hands. Wooster fans walking out a little dejected. We don't have any chicken wing sponsors. We should get some. Because there's places that I love, but I'm not going to give them a free shout out. Greatest in the, thank you, Nina. I am the greatest announcer in the league. The GHAAT, greatest hockey announcer alive today. Thanks, Nina. Appreciate you. As Buffalo, also very humble I am. As Buffalo wins Hugs going all the way around. Hard fought series by Toledo. I'm going to take off. I'll let Andy keep running the camera, but I'm going to take off from here. I don't know what our next game is going to be. I don't know if I'll see you guys next week, but we'll be in Richtown. But for the Buffalo Tempest, I've been Josh Wiganelli. Hats off, and I'll see ya when I see ya. Follow us on our socials at Buffalo Tempest. I've been Josh Wiganelli. Have a great night. Go Tempest.